Hey guys, Scar9 here, and welcome back to my channel today. This video is going to be yet another top 5, which you guys have seemed to have really been enjoying lately. This one is going to be looking at the top 5 best regular enemy types within Destiny. This list will not include enemies that are considered to be ultras, so any regular or major enemies are fair game for this list. Obviously, everyone has their own personal favorite enemies to kill in Destiny, so as always, this list will come down to purely my opinion. However, I will try my best to provide strong reasoning for why I put each enemy where I did. These enemies are ranked on a couple of main criteria. The first two things are of how much a threat an enemy poses and how unique its mechanics are. In addition, an enemy's design definitely will play some part in where I rank the enemies in this top 5. Remember that if you do enjoy this list, to go ahead and leave a like rating on this video. But let's go ahead and begin. So in the number 5 spot is the Vex Hobgoblin. The Hobgoblin actually has quite a devastating main sniper attack that can easily drop Guardians very quickly. In addition, its special mechanic that makes it invulnerable for a short period of time is actually pretty unique. There are many enemies that do shield themselves within Destiny, but none of them actually become completely resistant to damage. This also serves to distract you from the other enemies shooting around you because you are focusing on trying to kill the Hobgoblin, and then when it goes invulnerable, you can't just bounce to another enemy because if you turn your back, the Hobgoblin will then shoot you. The combination of the Hobgoblin's main sniper rifle and its special mechanic can definitely prove to be very devastating, which makes it take the number 5 slot. In the number 4 slot for this video, we have one of the least seen enemies in Destiny, the Cyclops. I mean, really, for how menacing this enemy is, it really doesn't get utilized much. I just love a lot of things about this enemy in general. First off, its design is pretty on point. It's essentially just a giant robotic cannon, which is pretty epic. I mean, come on. It also has a very nice firing animation with the middle of it getting wider until it shoots, in which it collapses in on itself. It's kind of hard to explain, but you can see in the gameplay in the background. The thing that really tops this off is actually a little secret with the Cyclops. So everyone knows that when you damage the Cyclops' middle eye enough, it will start spazzing out and shooting random projectiles everywhere. But these projectiles can actually damage friendly Vex units around the Cyclops, which is pretty awesome and very unique. All of these things come together to make the Cyclops take the number 4 slot. The enemy that is going to be taking the number 3 slot is one that most Destiny players hate to love. This spot is going to be going to the Taken Phalanx. I really feel like a Bungie developer just walked into work one day and was like, let's make a troll enemy, and thus the Taken Phalanx was born. Who can forget the time that we scaled the rocket in Kate's stash for the first time, only to be blasted out of the doorway and fall to our imminent death? Or the other time in Entropy's Pinnacle where literally the exact same thing happened and we didn't see it coming again. So this enemy could have easily made this list just based on that mechanic alone, but its amazing design and taken look of it definitely makes it worthy of the number 3 slot. Now, coming in at number 2, we have a very commonly overlooked enemy within Destiny, which is the Shrieker. Now, I absolutely find the mechanics behind the Shrieker to be pretty amazing. Just in regular combat, this enemy can be fairly threatening with its projectiles. However, the fact that it becomes even more dangerous when you kill it is absolutely genius. Having an enemy that punishes you for actually defeating it is such a simple yet fascinating idea and is definitely not utilized in video games far enough. This combined with the amazing design of the Shrieker makes it take the runner-up spot for this list. And finally, we have arrived at the number 1 best enemy within Destiny. Which one is it going to be? Of course, it's RNG. This enemy has achieved what no other enemy has, which is damaging us in real life by breaking our hearts. Now, really, I'm just kidding on this one. The real number 1 spot goes to none other than the Thrall. I really only have to give one example to back up this choice. So think of Crota's End, and what is the first thing that comes to mind? Is it Crota himself? No, it's the 1,000 of rampant Thralls chasing you through the pitch black darkness, only guided by the lanterns. The Thralls are very relentless, and frankly they are just plain terrifying, and they perfectly encapsulate what Destiny is, a first-person shooter that stacks thousands of enemies against a couple warriors of light. They provide an exciting, slightly scary, and fun twist to the events that they are in, and in addition, the cursed variants of the Thralls just add more variety to how awesome these enemies are. So overall, I definitely think that Thralls are the best enemies in all of Destiny. Destiny. What do you guys think of my choices? Let me know down in the comment section below, and list your top 5 enemies, because I'm really interested to see what you guys think and why. If you enjoyed this top 5, make sure to leave a like rating down below and share it with your friends. Click the annotation on screen to see my 5th video in my 5 things you guys did not know about Destiny series. Finally, subscribe for more awesome Destiny content. And I'll see you guys in my next video.